Life is beautiful beyond what a word can say. Life is so beautiful beyond what a word can say. Welcome, beloveds. I am Astarius Miraculii. Here we are in this resonance of transcending the energetics of the holiday blues. The subject is Alchemize the holiday blues. We want to rise above the energy of holiday blues. And I'll share with you what it is that I mean when I speak of this. And many of us during these holiday times are accustomed to gathering in large groups of people. That's been the standard of these times. We have celebrations like Thanksgiving and Christmas and Kwanzaa and Hanukkah and New Year's. And during these holy day experiences, because the holidays really are first and foremost holy days. And so because we are accustomed to so much celebration and jubilation and gathering together, and now that we're in this pandemic experience, the availability of this gathering is not the same. And so some of us are in a state of sadness, in a state of depression, and we have the power to, by virtue of alchemy, transcend the holiday blues. When we perform the sacred alchemy, we transform a lesser something into a greater something. Like in the alchemical process of transforming base metals into gold, the alchemical process of transforming poison into potion, transforming darkness into light. We can do this. It's a beautiful thing. Also, there's a crystal that's going to be facilitating some of what we're doing. So let me grab that. This crystal that I'm holding here is a representation of our energetic potluck crystal. So we are in this resonance of calling forth a higher vibration. I'm going to offer some tones now, and I'd like for you to think of some very exalted times that you've had in your life. It may have been a time of the graduation of yourself, or the graduation of your child, or a sacred and amazing party. It could have been a wedding ceremony. I want you to remember all of the times of amazing joy that you have experienced. And what we're going to do is we're going to place all of these higher vibrational remembrances in this potluck, this energetic potluck crystal. Just like when you go to a potluck and everybody brings their food to the potluck, and each one puts something, in there that can be partaken of, and everyone eats, at the potluck, and they partake of the things that they really resonate with and leave the things that they don't resonate with. But here, what we're wanting to do is place in this potluck crystal, this quartz crystal ball, all of the higher vibrations that we have known, to bring about the sacred alchemy, to transcend the holiday blues. We're going to pierce to the core of any sadness, any depression, because at the central core of everything is that place where only light dwells. It's like the I and the I am of the storm, like the center of the hurricane, where we find a place of pristine peace and calm. We may happen to be someone who stays in the exaltation of our being, even in the face of this pandemic, even in the face of this difficulty, this challenge that we're experiencing within the world crisis. I know I live in a tremendous amount of exaltation, even in the face of everything that we're going on or that is going on in the world. And yet each of us are our brother and sister's keeper. So when we become evolved and accelerated in consciousness, then we have some measure of accountability to help up-level the frequency of those who may not have evolved to such a place that they can maintain that spirit of joy, that spirit of peace, that spirit of exaltation. And so we're offering our vibrations to raise the frequency of this earth. I'm going to now offer some vocal overtones, and I'm going to transmit them into the crystal while you simultaneously transmit into the crystal all of the sacred remembrances that you have. You know, when there was graduation, when there was weddings, when there was parties, you know, when there was great harmony among the tribe and among the circle of people that you were gathered in. Because every time is now. We can commemorate the exaltation of great experiences that we've had in the past, and we can even pre-memorate the great exalted experiences that we'll have in the future when the pandemic is no more, when there is a world of brotherhood and sisterhood, a world of ascension frequency, when the Aquarian age is fully in place. These tones represent the most exalted vibrations that we could possibly experience. Add your prayers, add your tones, add your blessings, add your exalted remembrances to the crystal. We will all join within this crystal. Thank you, Divine Creator, that we are in the cellular remembering of the greatest and most exalted vibrations that we've ever had. Experiences of great weddings, experiences of great graduations, experiences of great evolvement within our being, experiences of our transcendence beyond pain, experiences of our having been knocked down and got up stronger than we were before we went down. All of the alchemical experiences wherein we have taken something lesser and transformed it into something greater. Thank you, Divine Creator, for giving us the presence of mind and heart of how to reach into the would-be sadness and depression of the holiday blues and to transform that dark lower frequency into light, because we are the resonance of light. We are the resonance of joy. We are the resonance of bliss, and we call it forth. The alchemy. We transcend the darkness. And everywhere and everywhere in the course of existence that there has been genuine exalted vibrations associated with Christmas, we bring it all into the now memoration of this now moment. Exalted vibrations of Kwanzaa, past, present, and future. We bring it into the now memoration of this moment. Exalted vibrations of Hanukkah, exalted vibrations of New Year's, exalted vibrations of Thanksgiving. Everywhere and everywhere that we have been in an exalted spirit in our dance with these holy days, by virtue of the reality that every time is now, we bring that exaltation into the now memoration of this moment, and we heal the lower frequencies of the holiday blues. We are meant to rise to a greater level. It is the feeling frequency that creates the manifestation, even though in the lower human tendencies, we tend to look for the external manifestations of our life to bring about the exaltation of our feelings and elevated frequencies of feeling. But it is the feeling frequency that creates the manifestation and not the other way around. And so it doesn't matter what is going on in the world. By virtue of the reality that we are extensions of God, Goddess Absolute, we can pour forth the baptism of exalted frequencies upon the would-be holiday blues, the would-be lower frequencies, the thought form of fear. We send forth in this now moment into the crystal and then transmit it into the minds and hearts of any and every being that is in a state of fear regarding our world crisis and this so-called pandemic. We align our collective vision and we see the redemption of every being who is in a state of fear. We see the redemption of them rising up into courageousness, rising up into bliss. Their blissstafari, their justafari, in the elevated feeling frequency as we place our energetic dish of exaltation into the crystal. And we draw from the crystal the all joy. By virtue of the divinity within us, we intend that all of the joy that is, was, or ever will be is now harmonically converged within this crystal sphere. And every being has the availability to tap into every blessing that we have implanted within the crystal. All is well in the kingdom of this now. We are so divine. We are so uplifted, so blessed. All of the bliss, all of the happiness, in the resonant understanding that bliss and happiness are co-eternal with God. Bliss and happiness are unfolding down the corridors of forever. Bliss and happiness is from beginningless beginning to endless end. And so we harmonically converge with the bliss and the happiness. Just like a flash drive or a memory stick that we use in our computer, we now delete the pain and delete the sadness and record over it with eternal happiness and joy. Let the snake bite go from poison to potion. Heights of heaven's land, now invoke the master plan. Here's our divine birthright, we're giving back our cosmic sight. At dawn of life we were so high, where the angels we did fly. Spirit of Miraculii, from which all miracles come, I summon you from depths of soul, my ascension now begun. Access code to every blessing, guide to love way up on high. Melt away all things distressing, and with spirit I will fly. Mirror of my infinite being, showing me the way back home. The God in me forever free to take my place on heaven's throne. Cosmic rays of sacred sun, shining truth that all are one. So when I am greatly blessed, the prize is shared by all the rest. We're bringers of all miracles. We are born out of the light. We are seeing with the inner eye to launch into ascension flight. As the co-creative partners through which all the blessings flow, then the miracles of Miraculii on every being we bestow. Ascended clan, I'm calling you to guide me on my way back home. I deeply yearn to now return and claim my ascension throne. The fifth dimension and beyond, inheritance above the sky. To heaven's call I now respond, in higher realms forever fly. Ascended clan, I ask for this not only for myself. Let every being upon this earth partake of heaven's wealth. Even under earth herself she also would return, to end the madness of this flesh. A fire within us burns. Please help us to remember that we all are innocent, and by mercy and compassion unto heaven we are sent. Resurrection of ascension, and God is found in man and woman, and we all are family members of the great ascended clan. The love of God within my heart has healed and set me free. A love that is because I am, therefore I love me. Among the great ascended clan, I am eternally. Mountain heights of heaven's land, now invoke the master plan, 'cause it's my divine birthright. I'm giving back my cosmic sight at dawn of life. I was so high, with the angels I did fly, now ascend a higher plane. Ancient times come again, 'tis in the name of holy peace. All our blessings now increase, our great abundance now comply. With power of our single eye, we bless the darkness, make it right, reverse the tide and free the light. God, make our power ever pure, else let the power not endure. We love and lift our fellow man and woman and understand the master plan. For us there's simply nothing new except that which our souls once knew. First eye spin at speed of light, within, without, come now our sight. Oh, mighty spirit Elohim, make truth of this our cosmic dream. Yes, our eye is really single. With light our bodies do now tingle. Oh, our souls are so brand new, we now know all that we once knew. First eye spin at speed of light, within, without, come now our sight. Oh, mighty spirit Elohim, make truth of this our cosmic dream. Yes, our eye is really single. With light our bodies do now tingle. Oh, our souls are so brand new, we now know all that we once knew. I'm safe at home in heaven's bed, not catching hell on earth instead. Many worlds did I create before my dawn in fleshly state. Traveler through eternity, timelessness my legacy. Journey to an endless end, I'm everywhere and every when. Nowhere did my life begin, and it shall never, never end. All times are now, all space is here, and there is no reason to fear. While every living moment owns all past, present, future zones, I am the universal whole with multi-selfhood as my goal. As the spirit of the one, creation is how I have fun. So from the great and central sun, legions of my spirit sprung to form and roam the galaxy, to learn from every part of me the lesson of the one in all, and pain of separations fall. From high to lowest frequency, all I ever find is me. My mission lives in all dimensions, oneness being my prime intention. In all the mirrors of myself I see true love and godly wealth. Then once while traveling on the earth I forgot my birthless birth. A bitter war I waged with me, forgot that I was whole and free. Once upon eternity, never did I fight with me. Yet once upon a time and space, I lost my mind in human race. While catching hell on earth instead, I'm safe at home in heaven's bed. I'm safe at home in heaven's bed. You are safe at home in heaven's bed. And so, beloved, thank you so much for receiving this vibration, for joining me in the exalted intention to alchemize the holiday blues. We have the power to choose how we want to feel about any and everything. Thank you, Divine Creator, for being with us. Thank you for bringing us into the exalted remembrance that we are that inner divinity within us, that I and I am of the storm, that heaven within that is impenetrable by any negative vibrations. We are invincible, invisible, and invulnerable to any and all darkness. And we live the reality of our ascended frequency. We call forth the ascended resonance from the exaltation of the future, pre-memorating the ascended future, bringing it into the now memoration of this now moment, and commemorating the ascended past, bringing it into the now memoration of this sacred moment. By virtue of Creator's gift unto us, we are so divine. Thank you, Divine Creator. And thank you, beloveds, for visiting my website. I am Astarius.com. I am Astarius Miraculii, and the website is Astarius.com. So I have a great number of musical albums and a couple of books available there. I'm available for intuitive astrological readings as well as sound healing transmissions with didgeridoo and vocal harmonics. Practice and teach Reiki, also located in the Red Rocks of Sedona. I appreciate love you. Fly well on the wings of Ascension. Love you so much.